At it. Hey, not just any doormat. Sold out is a big deal. Sold out as a today's special value. Its original version is now back and better than ever before. Same price. Everything's gone up in price. Not the Bernini 2x3 Aqua-Terra indoor-outdoor water and dirt trapping mat. That title says a lot. I'll go the other way. It's a dirt trapping mat. Yes, it is. It's a water trapping mat if you want it to be. And guess what? Inside, no problem. Outside, pet lover, you got it. Aqua-Terra, meaning water and dirt, it's going to do the job. 25,000 since we made it available. But I'll let you know, there's no advance order on this. This is the only order of our entire year of 2024-5 to bring it to you. So opportunity knocks. If you want to pick these up right here and right now. John Yarza, come on over here, because these are the 6 that are available.
Correct.
Right now, I'm going to give you some updates because a couple of these are rocking and rolling. This is the leaf brown, right?
Yep.
This is the leaf gray.
Correct.
Right? These, if you want like the classic, you can. They're squishy mats, meaning that if you stand on them inside, right, they're going to kind of absorb your shock.
Anti-fatigue, like floating on clouds.
Like the doormat in and of itself for like
Correct.
$50, right? And then you've got the dirt trapping doormats out there that cost a lot more. This will do more than that. So those, no advance order. This is called the paw print. Starting to get limited. Here's the update. Started with 7,500 of the paw print. Okay, fewer than 2,500 remaining of the paw print, and then it's gone. So that's going to go in the next few minutes. If you want it, 2,500, get it, pick it up. Pet lover's going to love. And then you come over to our friend the hummingbird, and then a butterfly, and then this is our floral. Multicolor floral. They're pretty. By the way, scalloped edges on these as well, if you want the brand spanking new. What else did you, from the last doormat that you brought to us, right?
Yep.
What else is brand new?
So brand new is the scalloped edges, color matching borders, but not just there. That's just in the appearance. Then the technology, we added more technology than ever before.
This is the ultimate form meets function item on QVC. Nowhere else. Now let's go into the function story. And if you have these doormats, one you have a 395-1601, what have you got?
Okay, so we all know what happens. Someone comes into your house, grandkids, kids, neighbors, friends, doesn't matter, or yourself, you come in and you've got dirt on your shoes. Watch what happens. You're just gonna rub it on the Aqua-Terra doormat. What's gonna happen is the shoe is gonna go clean. Now, the dirt now has fallen to the bottom. Here's how we can tell. I do the white glove test. As I wipe this over the top, there's no dirt here. That means the dirt's underneath, so it will not go back into your house. If it's on top of here, someone else might walk in and it'll be clean. Does not bring the dirt back into your house.
How much dirt would it hold?
11 pounds. That's literally, this is 11 pounds.
Can you show us that demo?
This is 11 pounds of dirt. So what I want to show everyone is this is a lot of dirt. Now come on over here and let's see what 11 pounds looks like.
This is it.
This is it right here.
This is what, by the way, this is going very quickly, a couple thousand remaining in that paw print. So this is the wow demo.
Okay.
So look at size to size.
Yes, now what's happening right now is it's actually absorbing it down inside. It's like a vacuum sucking it down in below the surface of the mat.
I love
this.
this.
Watch what happens. Now these are other doormats right here. Watch what happens when you don't have the Aqua-Terra. The dirt will go on top of it. As you can see, it starts piling up.
By the way, look at the size difference on that little itty bitty doormat that you have here. That's
now,
not a doormat, that's a doormat. Remember that?
Now you can see right here, so on the Aqua-Terra doormat, it goes down below the surface, doesn't go into your house. On a regular doormat, this right here is gonna go right into your house.
Right.
Now, this is what happens when you go to clean up your doormat. You're gonna lift it up. It's simply very easy to clean, but watch what happens.
Watch this.
When all of this is what's not gonna go into your house. This is what stays in the mat. All of that is hidden down below the surface of the mat.
That's huge, that's amazing. I mean, you know what that is, guys? It's called Summer Solutions. That's a summer's worth of sand.
Yes.
A summer's worth of sand in that one door, and it held it. Not coming into your home, not scratching up your hardwood floors, not going into your carpet. Got people picking up more than one because these are indoors or outdoors. So if you want to keep this indoors, you can do that as well. And why might you want to keep it indoors or outdoors? This is the demo that I've never seen before today. Watch this.
Okay, now doormats normally are designed to be outdoors or indoors. The reason is that when you're outdoors, you want to drain the water. If you're indoors, you do not want to drain the water because it'll ruin your floors.
Right.
This mat does both.
Duh,
okay?
Right.
So now I've got a dog bowl on here. Now whether you have a dog bowl that spills water or something like that, or someone just happens to come in and actually have snow on their shoes or mud or dirt or rain, holds up to a half a gallon of water. Now watch what happens. This right here, see the blue marks right here? This mat is showing the water bleeding bleeding through here. The blue marks are indicating that the water is draining. That's a good thing.
It's bleeding through right here.
Correct. When you're outside, we want it to bleed through because we want it to drain the water out so that it doesn't pool up in there and make fungus and mildew and stuff like that.
But if it's in your kitchen, for example.
You don't want that. Okay, so now what we have brand new this year, is that you can actually put plugs in the drain holes right here. And those plugs allow you to plug up the drain hole so the water will not go through. Now, if you look here, there's no blue marks. The water is not going through. So look at the difference. This is how it's in the outside configuration. You want it to drain. Or put it on the inside, put the plugs on it, and it has no water coming through, keeping those wood floors safe, keeping your carpet safe, your tile safe. Or outside, let it drain. It does both.
Aqua-Terra.
Yes.
Meaning water or dirt.
Correct.
Here it is. Before you go to another demo, I've got some updates for you. So if you're a big fan, 1-800-395-1601. Today's special value, only order of the year on this one. It wasn't, can you bring that little itty bitty mat that you had over here? Because if you're looking for doormats out there, you know, the size matters. And this is a 2 foot by 3 foot. Fewer than 2,000 with no advance order. Look at this guy, little guy, right?
Now, a lot of
see
mats,
the difference.
In a lot of mats you see at the big box stores, they're not 2x3s. They're 1.5 by just under 2 foot.
Right.
So they're very small. So this is a full 2x3 mat.
Traps no dirt.
Correct.
Does not let any water through. This is the paw print. Next to that is going to be the leaf gray or the leaf brown. I'll pick this one up. This one's getting limited. Leaf brown, you're loving. 25,000 ordered. This is called the multicolor floral. Pretty, but guess what? It's indoor, outdoor, and when it comes to the colorful ones, that's the one with the scalloped edges on them.
Correct. And color matching borders. That was brand new this year. So
color matching borders.
All
and the pretty
styles.
butterfly. And by the way, when I step on that, I'm not actually stepping on the butterfly part, am I? Like it's
No, it's UV resistant, and feel that cushion. That's the anti-fatigue. This means your pets are gonna love it. Normally those dirt scraping doormats, they're like the AstroTurf. Pet paws don't like it. With the anti-fatigue Aqua-Terra, it actually is comfy to stand on.
5,000 of you picked up the hummingbird today. 5,000 of you said, I want it for the only order of the year. When it comes to the butterfly, you're loving it. You want the brighter colors, that's great. UV resistant, so they're gonna stay that color. But this is my favorite right here. This is, you want a brand new doormat that's gonna do the job, form and function, gonna go with everything in your home.
Yes. Now, one thing I gotta mention, I want you to smell the doormat. It's fragrance-free. It's no rubber smell. Now, watch the next thing.
There is no rubber smell.
When
Why
you
is
lay
that?
It's because we got rid of it. It's had new material,
How'd you do
so
that?
there's no rubber smell. Now, when you lay it down, what happened? It laid flat.
It did.
When you get doormats, sometimes you get them home and they're curled up and they take forever to lay flat. Not anymore.
Wow.
Now, the floor mats are great. They're anti-fatigue, great for in your kitchen.
Pretty enough for inside, practical enough for outside.
Yes, pets love it. Now, snow, we just mentioned water. If you have snow, rain, anything coming in on the inside of your house, you put the plugs in the mat, keep the water from coming in. Look at this, a half gallon of water it will hold. Watch when we slide the mat, there's no water on the concrete below it. What we're doing is we're containing the water. You want to do that when you're inside where the actual wood floors are so that you don't actually get your floors damaged.
Paw print, fewer than 2,000 to go around.
Wow.
Look at how it's made with these guys.
Now, what's happening right now is that we take the plugs out for the outside, let the air aerate through it. It drains. It's the best way to use it outside. The best mat for outdoors or indoors. And the key is the new design. Now, what we're going to do right now is I'm just showing right now, if you have a dog, well, I'm just using this as a reference to spill water around, but it'll hold up to a half gallon of water. Now, doormats are designed for inside or outside, but they're two separate mats, not anymore. This mat right here, when you have the drain plugs taken out, is great outside. These blue marks on this pad are just showing the water transferring from the mat to here. The water is actually water. This is just blue so we can see it on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's showing right here. Now, when you go inside your house, you don't want the water to come through. You put the plugs in it. Brand new design. This means that this one mat can work both ways for you. So you put the plugs in. Let's see if I can get that to show right there. We go. The plugs right there, you put them in, it keeps the water. If you notice here, there's no blue marks. So when you look at this, this is the inside of your house. You don't want water. This is the outside. You do want water. One mat does it all.
All doormats not created equal. $8.75. Great size, pretty enough for inside and practical for outside. This is the classic cocoa mat.
Yes. Now, what happens with this? These
Not
right
so classic.
No, and look at what happens. All of the cocoa stuff, it literally comes off. And where does that end up? it ends up inside your house.
Ironic.
So instead of actually keeping your house clean, it makes your house dirty. Now, the other thing we want to do, customers said they wanted the mat not to blow away. Some of those AstroTurf ones are so lightweight, they flutter away. We designed this to actually be wind resistant. I'm going to use a leaf blower to indicate how high winds would be. Watch what happens here. Watch as the other mats blow away.
Oh, good.
And so what happens with the Aqua-Terra doormat, it wants to stay down, even when I blow straight on it.
Yeah.
And with the other mats, they want to blow away. So it's wind resistant.
How did
And
you
one
do that?
last thing.
How'd you do that? That's pretty nifty.
We actually designed it with tapered edges, added weight to it, keep it down secure. Now,
keep going.
We want to make it strong. It's UV resistant, but we also wanted to make it sturdy. We actually have a car driven over it, 3,800 pounds. It will not deform the mat, even bricks on top. Just trying to show that no matter what you do to the mat, it stays sturdy.
Review, strong, stays in its place. Wet outside, water goes through. Inside, water will stay there. And then the dirt demo all the way. It'll hold gallons of dirt in one doormat. We're going to prove that to you again and again and again. Got a lot of people on the line right now. It's $34.98. Price goes away at the end of the day, and this is the only order of the year. This is a live shot, not animation. So that's a ton of sand, man.
We're trying. Now here's what happens.
You can't even, by the way, you cannot see it right now.
Now look at what happens on the other doormats.
I still cannot see. For me, I would get the leaf brown one. That is my pick. Sand is not seen. Look at that.
Now that'll go right back in your house, but not with the Aqua-Terra doormat. Now again, let's take a look and see what that's going to save you. So when you go to clean this out, let's keep the dirt in the mat and not in your house. This is what would have gone into your house. It holds a lot, up to 11 pounds of dirt, and it's that easy to clean out.
But dude, 11 pounds, sir? That's a lot of dirt. 11 pounds, a lot of dirt. Hey, if you want to get it, come on in. So when this was a big deal in a different version, without the scalloped edges, without the matching border, sold out.
Correct.
Sold out as today's special value. We have it at the same price.
Yes.
This did not go up in the world of everything going up. This did not. It's still.
That was a big challenge, but we pulled it off.
4 easy payments of $875. Okay, here comes some big updates for you. Fewer than 1,800 of the pop reds,
Wow.
but started with 7,500. I'm going to now step up to this leaf brown because this is my favorite.
That's what I have at my house right now.
This is 5,000 sold just in the leaf brown. If you want to pick it up, it's here right now. But that is not an advance order. There's no advance order on this, and only order of the year. This is gray, gonna have the black border, called the leaf gray. So those are kind of the classics, right? And then you want to add a burst of color, indoors or out, multi-floral, the butterfly, or the hummingbird. AV87532. Hey, you really innovate, and you innovated next level on this one, didn't you?
Thank you. That was the goal. We wanted to make something that looked super attractive at your house, but did the job well. And just to show everyone again why it works, it is Aqua-Terra mesh, Terra mesh technology. It's like a honeycomb. Now the honeycomb, what it does, there's 2 layers to it, a top and a bottom. The top layer squishes down. This is the anti-fatigue. When you stand on it, it's like a cloud. Pets love this.
That's
because
a great
it's comfort.
shot.
My dog
I just want to see everybody sees that again. So there's a top layer.
Correct.
And then there's a little gap in that?
Yep, and then there's a bottom layer, and that's what gives you that squishy, that feeling of it.
This is it.
Yep, there you go.
This is it.
That's literally what's making the magic happen on the mat.
So the dirt is, all the sand
is falling below.
Actually, show
Correct.
that. Look at that. So all that sand, help me out.
There you go.
It's falling right through that.
Yep, you cannot, it literally, and that's what the goal is right here, is we want it to actually fall. Let's see if we can get, there we go. It's falling below the surface.
You can't
and what
see
happens
it.
is, and that's what, so right now when you walk in and your shoes are dirty like this, the dirt on your shoes right here, we don't want that to end up in your house. All you do is use the doormat like normal, except what's happening is the shoe goes clean, and then what happens is, where did the dirt go? Because it's a dual layer, if I take the white glove test to it, there's no dirt here because it's hidden down below the surface.
800-345-1515 is your phone number. Want to chat on the air? Do you have any Bernini doormats? 800-395-1601. Share your story if you'd like to do that. So, the number one thing you want with a doormat, first of all, my wife's going to want it to look good
Yes.
as a decorative thing.
Correct.
Right? You want it to look good.
Yep.
That's why these guys, you can't go wrong. And the second thing for me is you want to keep the dirt out. Right? Wipe your feet.
And the pets love it because all those other dirt scraping doormats, pets don't want to walk across them. When we first developed this for QVC, the customer said, I love this particular doormat, but my pet won't walk across it.
Got it.
Problem solved. Here's the dirt right here coming off the shoe, going into the doormat right now.
Okay.
So what's happening right now is you can see that when it goes into the doormat right there, what's happening is it's going to store up to 11 pounds of dirt. that is going to be dirt that you actually keep hidden down inside the mat instead of actually being something that you're going to re-attract in. Anti-fatigue, so put it in front of your kitchen counter. It's great to be able to stand on. It's wind resistant. Pets love it, as I just mentioned before, and it has a low profile so it can work underneath doors, all different heights. Again, here's the technology right here. It gets scraped off on the top layer, falls to the bottom layer, and then the dirt doesn't come back into your house. That's the big difference between this mat and others.
So 1,000 ordered? No, let's double that. 2,000 people are shopping right now. You want to chat on the air? Feel free to give us a call. This is this is not an animation. No computer animation.
And you can
We're
just
live
see,
right now.
It's literally like